automatically to d5 and a transposition into a Benoni. After d5, it's almost a Grunfeld, but there's a bishop by g2, which is very unusual for a Grunfeld. What do you call this, Christian? What is this position?
It's difficult to call it in any way, shape, or form. I believe d5 is so natural in that position and allowing the Benoni for white, d5 for white,
exactly.
Whenever black plays the move c5. Now that you're allowing me to play d5, this is already considered to be very much okay for black. You don't get this type of positions almost never, because whenever you want to get a Slav/Grunfeld, then you're going to play the move c6 first, and then you're going to play d5, and even then, sometimes c6 to c5 is considered to be an equalizing move. To get c5 in one move like this, d5 and then c5, without losing anything, this is a victory for black in the opening, and I think he has to be very happy with the outcome.
Yeah, bishop takes c3, bishop d2. I'm used to seeing moves like rook d8 here, and or bishop e6. After rook d8, bishop takes c3, queen takes c3 is with a check. So white does not win a piece, does not end up material ahead. So rook d8 is considered the way to go in these types of positions, and that was played. By the way, with the move rook d8, very satisfied as black position.
But isn't that too much of a risky approach in this specific tournament situation?
Because bishop takes c3, queen takes c3, b takes c3. There you go. And he did it. I think that this is the right choice for white, because it's a rook, bishop, and pawn. So from the material point of view, the queen is a happy camper. On the other hand, it's the quality of this dark square bishop with the move g7, g6. This bishop is really good. From white's point of view, it's about speed of play. I want to play rook d1. I want a castle, and I want to double on the d file as quickly as possible. If I can do those things, I'll have an initiative for the material.
And by the way, this game has been played before.
No kidding.
Yes, it has.
It's all very
And it was actually in 1993 by two players that, let's say, are not elite level grandmasters. 2350 for white, Kaunas Kestutis, maybe you know this player, and Kakus Sandor with the black pieces.
Sounds like a
Lithuanian, maybe?
Maybe. The position is actually more double-edged than you might think. And over the next 2-3 moves, the player, b2, b4. Now that the knight is on c6, oftentimes the knight goes to a6 to try to tickle this pawn.
And specifically for that reason, black played the move queen to d5 to take control over that c5 square and activate the queen, because you're probably going to have to defend that pawn on c5 with a move such as b4. But then the queen might land on c4 later on in the game, so the queen doesn't have to stay passive on c7 as it was during the variations that you were showing us.
Right, exactly. Now, is there some nice way?
And that's exactly.
How was white intending to beat a5?
Well, he hasn't played a5. He
What
played,
did he do?
I believe, e5. Bishop f5.
Okay,
So he
developing
decided.
move.
I think that is a good
That's
move.
reasonable.
I
Very
do
reasonable.
believe this is exactly why he didn't take on e2, because if you take on e2 after a move such as knight to d4, exchanging those knights, that bishop might get stuck on c8 to the defense of that b7 pawn.
But here's the question: what about e2, e4?
Oh, that's a very good question.
If you play bishop takes e4, I've got knight d2, and that's a nasty fork. After e4, I suspect the bishop is just going to move, and then white might say, well, maybe I shouldn't have closed my diagonal. No, I think e2, e4 is meant by just a simple bishop move. And
We need to play for b5 in this position. It
and
feels
he's
like
done it, a4.
he played a4. Okay, he played a4. Now we're probably going to see the move a6. I think it's almost forced. You cannot allow that move b5. Not only that, that's going to drive the knight backwards, but also it's going to open the chance for my knight to jump in the center to e5. That's very bad news for black. So he took on b4. Wow.
That's huge.
Great.
So, what happens after knight d2, queen c5? Sorry, clear the cobwebs. Good morning, St. Louis.
Great decision, but I have to say, maybe a forced
Don't
decision
see your reputation. Bishop e1, that move, which might have worked a move ago, will be met by the simple knight c2, and maybe a4 was asking too much from the position. Was our tournament leader Nepo. a4, knight takes b4. Don't see a refutation to this move, Christian.
I do not see it either. And if there's anybody that can beat Nepo with the black pieces, that is Shakhriyar Mamedyarov, because he invites this type of complications and he invites this type of tactical, sharp play every single time. He doesn't shy away almost ever. And this is the antidote to Nepomniachtchi.
He loves the rough and tumble of the chess world, no question about it. Knight e3, tickling the queen. The queen needs to maintain the defense over the knight on b4. Queen a4 walks into knight a5, thanks to this bishop on g2 and the knight on a5. Queen c4 would be a bad move. The result? Well, at least one square left. e6.
Queen to d6 now. Rook to d1 is going to be met with
Queen to e6. Queen to counter shot against the knight. Yes,
we have rook to d1 on board and queen to d6 was playing.
I mean, these players are playing. It's a high tightrope act, and Jan said, "Never mind. Let me just get my bishop." He knows that this dark square bishop is a huge compensation whenever it's on the long diagonal. Both grandmasters understood that very well. Queen e6, not waiting for the bishop to park itself on f6 was a quick response. Quickly, Christian time.
That's the Mamedyarov with 5 seconds.
Bishop g5, bishop e4 on the board.
57 to be
Now,
precise.
I was going to say that for me, I don't like the decision of trading the light square bishops by Jan. I think bishop f1 might have been. By the way, big breaking news, as we were being told, that MBL, who was in second place coming into this round, won his game. Bishop e7. Again, Jan's looking to get his bishop to an anchor square, such as d4, d4 be ideal, in fact, controlling the long diagonal and patrolling the long diagonal, but also, much more importantly, nicely defended. h5, I was about to say, any h5 would be met instantly by h4, hence we saw the move g5 first as a preparatory move to h4. Rook d4, what do you go? a5. h5, h4, h3, that's a natural mating idea for black's point of view. I'm not sure I was a fan of rook at a5. I think he had to play rook d4 with the idea of meeting h5 with h4. He's a tempo behind, and now he's got rook e4, and I don't see how Nepo is going to stop the move h4, and that's simply huge.
Shaq is playing like a boss right now.
This could be a winning position.
h4, h3, and that's it. You can take my pawn on a7. Absolutely.
Oh no, that
problem.
Yeah, I was about to say maybe a trade of rooks just to prevent this type of activity.
We're going to say f6 right now.
Well, how about h3?
Rook takes d4 and h3.
No, you start with the move h3 in those positions. The bishop is not moving away.
How did he defend now? We're going to take his pawn on h2.
Yes, and that h pawn is huge, of course.
g6, I think this was a very important move.
Rook takes b7, queen hits the rook. That's with a huge tempo against the rook. Check f6, of course. And h2. Why did he play h2?
g4 and d1 threatened this check on f3 with f3.
And this is winning H. Oh, he didn't play H2.
No, that's a good move. That's a good move.
Okay, finally.
To D5 and
Oh,
the game is over.
beautiful. Beautiful play by Shaq as he set up. It was beautiful to end. We also have the game between Duda and Vishy. Looks like Duda may have lost.
No, that one ended in a perpetual check.
Ooh, okay, he looked like he was exhaling like...
It was a very tense game.
Wow.
It ended in a perpetual check.
Okay, could you just run through the scores for me because I haven't been able to see any of the other games?
Yes.